Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Those who came up before me, I made a change of the story. Found me a work in the morning. Found me what people I'm on it, man. Cause death is around every corner. When life is a people, I'm person, dog. You act like an animal corner. Savage is speaking a language, dog. You don't understand you a foreigner. But nobody needs an advantage now. We needed some colors in order. But you know that's never the case. Never a chance in their changing their ways. It's never a chance that they give it to you. There will never be just with the face. We start with the sorrow and that's with the pain. You want to follow, it's just you and me. Turning this color, we start in the pain.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taken at the goal line. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. 13-0 is the score after one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Here goes that. Ready, what's up?
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
That penalty is declined.
Here goes that. Ready, what's up?
Looking to throw. May. Dancing to his left. Nice little juke. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he's going to have a Patriots 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I
actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. 3rd and 8.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down midfield. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Flushed out right. And he's got this down to the 35. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
That's another Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Short pass caught by Henry. So nothing doing there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And this one is right through. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Second down and a yard.
8-yard gain brings up second down at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, Smith. Short throw caught by Bowers. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Now Smith. That's caught by Tucker. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
A good position to be in here, second and inches.
To the air again, Smith.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try to run forward with Genty.
And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away.
And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line.
The Pats going to get one final possession in this first half.
And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And, oh, that is going to be a safety.
I have to think the sooner halftime can get here for them, the better, because that first half has been rough, and that safety, it only adds to their issues. The other sideline, though, I think they're fine if we just skip the break and keep playing.
Andy Morales to kick off for New England.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. This is taken around the 12. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith.
Short throw caught by Bowers. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night prime time, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the third quarter we march. Okay, Scott, thank you. And you see it there, whiteout conditions remaining in effect as we are back for the second half. This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Gino now to throw. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he'll get this out to the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Las Vegas, first down.
Smith. He's got Thomas yet again complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a two-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Smith. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Now Gino. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
Third down.
Throwing now is Gino. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he'll be forced to kick this right into the teeth of the wind. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And the Patriots take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Crazy.
They'll throw with May. Escaping the pressure right. Launching one for Henderson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 37 yards.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 37-yard line.
May now off the bootleg.
He'll buy some time right. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught.
From the 35, here's a 2nd and 8. Here's a fake on a jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Dancing to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
And they're going to stop him short of the 1st down as he's tackled at about the 21.
On 4th down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal.
He hit his first, this one from 38. And his kick is good. And the lead is down to 9. It's 15-6.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And you see it there, whiteout conditions remaining in effect as we are back for the 2nd half. After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Now the Vegas offense. And back out there. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now it's... to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
Here's Smith. And Thomas has it. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd down and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
Smith now to throw.
Very quick throw. He's got Myers.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Raiders.
Hey, it's a clip. My man.
Now it's Smith. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thomas.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Gino going to hand it to Genty.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's
Smith going to move him around.
On 3rd down, they'll drop to throw.
A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
first down, Raiders.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Back now in Foxborough. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey. Look, catch that. 13X. 49.
Now Smith. He gets it right back to Mayer. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2.
Brings up 2nd down.
Throwing is Smith. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Myers. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 28. A gain there of 21 yards. Here's Smith. Short throw caught by Bowers. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Genty fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Back to throw, Smith. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. The linebacker, Robert Spillane, making a big play. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. To throw is Smith. Pass complete right side to Bowers. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Second touchdown of the game. And the Raiders have extended their lead to 15 now here in the 4th.
your age. Ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch your L up, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went them. You better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. They start talking, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chicks. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's hard time to get pulled. And then leave them boxed up like, send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no left. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little. What's your run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, made that. You got such a pretty face, but I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no, this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like he's in a wallet.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Bit of a sloppy track here at Soldier Field. Still getting some of the wraparound rain bands of a low-pressure system that's hovered over Chicago the last couple of days. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Chicago Bears. Welcome again, everybody, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and yes, the rain is falling now, and it is supposed to continue to fall throughout this game. So how do you think that will impact this contest?
Well, first and foremost, both quarterbacks are going to make sure the officials have those dry footballs coming in each and every play and standing over them sometimes with a towel before the center gets up there to snap it. Second thing is the focus of all the guys who handle the football. Do they wear gloves? Do they take them off? Will they carry the ball high and tight to make sure they have good ball security? That's paramount in a game like this.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And prior to last season, his team asked him to put everyone on his back and carry them to success, and he did exactly that. Now, at this point in his career, all he cares about is postseason success and finding a way to get his team to a Super Bowl.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his... legs for a really nice pickup.
Allen now looks to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they'll
They'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
The Bears take over first and 10.
I'm not sure that you can say that the rain caused that interception, but look, it's clear that throwing the football is going to be tough in these conditions.
No doubt about it, and different quarterbacks handle it different ways. Some guys think the rain isn't a big deal, but wind affects them a little bit more. But you have to wonder, will these conditions hold scoring down? Are we going to have like a 9-6 type of a game? And then the pressure goes on the punters, who often hold for field goal attempts. Can they handle the snap and get the ball down so they can kick it?
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Forced out to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
They'll try and run here with Swift. Touchdown, Chicago! 38 yards for DeAndre Swift. And the Bears take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes them all the way into the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
He's brought down at the 31. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Cook. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
He's brought down by Jaquan Brisker. A gain of 4 yards. First down, Bills.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 41 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
The first down carry for Davis. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Allen going to change the look here.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And now they'll throw with Allen. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
So on 4th down, the Bills send out Brad Robbins to punt.
Is the distance on the punt there. And the Bears take over.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want to repeat of their first drive.
From the 31, here's a 2nd down and 9. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And this will be a Bears first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Looking to throw is Williams.
Steps away to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
What is up?
To the air, Williams.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch, not much yardage afterwards.
Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Back in Chicago, ready for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession, as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Well, good luck there as a ball carrier. You get handed that football, look up, oh, there's a big D tackle ready to swallow you whole for a loss.
Yeah, you got to count on your guys to give you at least a little bit of time, a little bit of space to try and maneuver, but not on that one. And when you have a defensive tackle who is that strong, that agile, he's a lot to deal with. Sometimes you have to double him, and sometimes you're not able to block him no matter who's trying.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Now Allen going to change it up. Here we go on 2nd and 12.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
He's going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now Ben Johnson's talked it over with his guys upstairs, and out comes the red challenge flag.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. Now again running right, it's Cook.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Now Allen.
A pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. Now third down and 7.
To the air, Allen. Pressure, and he's taken down. A bad sack.
T.J. Edwards coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
I know nowadays they give a lot of guys different things when they get to the sidelines after creating a big play, but just throw a cape on this guy because he single-handedly ended multiple drives. Interception earlier, sack on third down. Really? Should have a better game plan and stuff how to contain him because he's affecting this game in so many ways.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Throwing is Williams.
Flush to his right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble at 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Williams.
This is intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick.
And the Bills will take over possession here up at the 44.
And I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They start the drive with Cook. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
Allen gonna throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. So here's a 3rd and 14. Here's Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Allen going to audible to a different look. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bears' 39-yard line.
Now Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he's going to get this inside the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down, Bills.
From the gun, it's Allen. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Now Allen again. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
But he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very important third down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
Throwing now is Allen. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Cook is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Cook will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. So a late touchdown here just before the half, and that obviously changes the dynamic of this game.
Yeah, in a couple of ways, partner, because they've been shut out up until this point. So now at least they go into the locker room, and Uncle Mo may be creeping over to their side to talk to them a little bit. And second, they're right back in the football game, an extra point away from tying things up.
Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that one a long 11-play drive.
And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
The Bears going to get one more possession in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
A short throw there. That's to Smythe, the tight end. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hansen.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here in our thankfully dry studios in Orlando. That's obviously not the case at the stadium where the rain continues
All
to
right,
play
Scott,
a
thank you. The rain, if anything, maybe intensified while you were covering the halftime report.
And rejoin our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. It's a tied football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Rolling to his right. And that is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. To throw, it's Williams.
Being chased out left. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here's Williams.
Flushed out right.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Here comes the Bears punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a defensive brain lapse there and an encroachment penalty.
Sometimes when you don't watch the football and make sure that it's snapped, you're watching the offensive player, and they can influence you occasionally and look like they're getting ready to move, and the officials don't detect it.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 54 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only are they stout at the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Allen going to change this at the line.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Ray Davis.
34 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead.
Tyler Bass now for the point after.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points.
All right, Scott, thank you. The rain, if anything, maybe intensified while you were covering the halftime report. We'll see how these two coaching staffs want to approach this second half to come. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Chicago offense set to get started. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams.
They'll roll him out right. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had it because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle during the trophy. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
To throw, Williams. Buying time to his left.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for the Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On play action, here's Williams.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Swift.
And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You can see and feel the disappointment on that one because you saw some guys on the sidelines jumping up going, oh no! Looked like they had that one set up well on 3rd down, but you got to give yourself time to get rid of the football.
And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear, but here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on 4th.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good.
That's good for the Bears. 1st down.
Back to the running game with Swift. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Operating from the gun, Williams. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
Here now, 2nd and 4. They run out of the gun with Swift.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. A good hold in these right conditions. The point after is up and good. And we are tied at 14.
All right, Scott, thank you. The rain, if anything, maybe intensified while you were covering the halftime report. We'll see how these two coaching staffs want to approach this second half to come.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Nifty move.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bills ready to take over. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Play action. Allen. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll run him. Here's Cook. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
So offense moving a little too slow there. Could not get set. And they get the penalty. The Bills send the punter out as he's on here to punt it away. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
yards that time on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Well, let's shine the spotlight on the former Georgia Bulldog, DeAndre Swift, who's set to begin this next drive.
They'll be looking to get in the end zone again. Had the touchdown, as you see, last drive on 4 carries. And during the break, we were looking at some of the replays from the previous drive. Really good holes created, great space.
Yeah, I like the observation you had, though, during that break about, okay, they've got to do something to slow down their runners. So is it bringing in more defensive linemen? Is it dropping in extra linebackers? What are you going to do? Personally, I'm going to take my safety and drop him into the box. I'm going to have at least 7 in there until he shows that he can beat me through the air. Yeah. I've got to slow down the running game.
I was just going to say, you'll take the exposure in the passing game over the top until you can prove that you can stop the running game.
Sometimes you go cold because you haven't thrown it in a while. Let's see if he can heat up again.
That play could never get started thanks to the defensive effort of Shaq Thompson. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to blow that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. That is incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on to kick it away. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Buffalo offense back out ready to go. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. Now they'll audible to something else. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Targeting one. He's got him on the crossing pattern. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Brings up 2nd down at their 48-yard line.
Cook up the gut. And he'll get it out to midfield. They're spotted right in midfield at the 50. Allen going to change the look here.
1st down, Buffalo.
From midfield, here's Allen. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
2nd down 6 at the 46-yard line.
On play action, Allen. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. Allen off the play fake. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Oh, it's a wobbler here.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think
Automatic
about the
first
differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
Play action. Now it's Allen.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
To the air. Allen.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
And everybody thinking about the possible field goal on fourth. It would be 58 yards from here. Allen now looks to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 27-yard line. Allen to throw once more.
Shakir hauls it in.
And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. First and 10 in the red zone.
And the Bills first down.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here's Allen to throw it.
Completes to Shakir once again.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Khalil Shakir.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bills have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Onto the field now come the Bears.
And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
looking to put a drive together.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams.
Rolling to his left. He rifles complete. Caught by Moore. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Williams.
Eluding the pressure right.
There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
The first carry now. This is Johnson.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left.
To the left side, he's got his tight end Loveland.
And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left.
And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Bills have just about sewn up this football game.
He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Back to throw. Allen.
Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Now Allen going to change it up.
Now Allen.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
To throw is Allen. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Now they'll change things up. Allen to throw. Pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. So now the Bears down 21-14, 50 seconds to go. They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. Well, we saw... once again return to Oakland, California. Coming up, it's the penultimate game of the NFL calendar. AFC versus NFC in the NFL Pro Bowl game.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden, and Charles, it's the Pro Bowl. You never really know what to expect, so I guess I'll ask you, what do you expect?
Well, in recent years, it has turned into an absolute offensive explosion, hasn't it? Games in the 50s are not out of line. What you're hoping is that some of these great defenders have a chance to adjust and react and maybe narrow that down a little bit. But I will say, this game is tilted heavily towards the offense's advantage.
The best and brightest the league has to offer on display. The NFL Pro Bowl is underway.
Shifts past him. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
So here comes the AFC for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the 7th overall pick in 2018 from Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
I remember when he came out of Wyoming, the big question mark, could he be accurate enough to be a star in the NFL? I think it's safe to say he's put all of us in our place and put those doubts to rest. He can roll out and run it. He can bomb it over your heads. Everything in between. He is an absolute nightmare for defenses to try and prepare for. And when he's on, he's an MVP caliber player each and every time he takes the field.
Allen looking to throw it right at the outset. Short throw caught by Bowers.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. And even 20 yards and a first down on the game's very first play.
AFC first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Pass 85, pass 85.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
That's to Bowers once again.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. That's his first catch, and this his first Pro Bowl.
And if I were him, I'd keep the football. I know it may seem like a little thing, but as you said, his first Pro Bowl, that's a big announcement to the rest of the league that he's arrived, that he's one of the better players. Keep the football, put it up on the mantle, and celebrate his first Pro Bowl catch. Hopefully there'll be more to come.
He's got room to roam.
Touchdown!
Zay Flowers, 35 yards. And the AFC has taken the early lead.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with an AFC touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So out comes the NFC for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear, the #1 overall pick in 2006. Jared Goff.
And it wasn't that long ago that there were a lot of conversations about whether Jared Goff was truly going to be a frontline starter in the NFL. And he has proven all of those critics wrong. He's taken his game up big notches in the last few years. Now what he needs to do, sustain that success in the regular season come playoff time.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ready? Unlock right.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd down, Barkley. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
The stop made by Myles Garrett. A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
That penalty is declined.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. Back deep to return is Marvin Mims. That's a 43-yard punt, aided as well by a loss on the return. And the AFC will take over 1st and 10. So now the AFC offense here coming back out for their second drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. And he's taken down. Able to slip across the 35.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Allen. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 1.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
That's good.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He's got a man. It's his fullback. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The AFC with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Lamb going to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
AFC first down. First and
Now Allen.
37-yard line.
And he is going to lose yardage here. This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Allen. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
To throw, it's Allen. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And he'll bring it all the way. Just a yard or two shy of midfield.
So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Throwing now is Daniels. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Come on, come on. Hey! Japanese, stand by Wolf. Ready.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Ready.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Go! Mike.
Off the play fake. Daniels steps away. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Wait a second, that's got to be a mistake. They declined it.
That doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, it doesn't at all, because you want that penalty. All right, they just picked up a first down, right? You want the penalty.
I am so confused right now.
19 starts, 60 Bobcats, just ready.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Out to his left. That is caught by Lamb. And he will score. Touchdown, NFC. CeeDee Lamb, 38 yards.
AFC just an extra point away from tying up this game. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Back out is the AFC offense. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Look at the juke. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
And an AFC first down. 1st and 10.
To the air, Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, that one's all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Throwing now is Allen. Throw caught by Flowers. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The catch and run good for 24 yards.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
Allen now looks to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Second and 10. A toss left. Henry. Down the left sideline. And all the way in for the touchdown. 42 yards for Derrick Henry. And the AFC has taken the lead. Extra point now by Boswell. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score.
5 plays there on that drive. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the key team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The NFC takes possession here late in this first half as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. Now Daniels. Gets this to Saquon Barkley out of the backfield. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Here's 3rd and 10.
To throw is Daniels. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain.
Yeah, those guys have got...
So far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
The offense for the AFC set to go now. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Alert, alert, alert! Hey, hold.
So after the INT, it's Allen. That went into the hands of Flowers. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their second. As they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
That was signaling a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Here's Allen to throw it.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And that is no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game. So an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half as we are about to get underway. Makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The NFC offense heads out to begin this third quarter.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. And what's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went.
They're looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. And that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
A first down carry for Henry. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Allen going to audible to a different look. Second down, they go again with Henry. It'll wind up being a huge loss on the play, and it's going to be third down and forever.
It's not often that we chastise people in a Pro Bowl, but offensive line, come on now. You got to give him a chance back there. He got clobbered on that play.
Now third down and very long. Now Allen. Looking deep here for Chase. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. This one goes out wide for Barkley. From the 35, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Goff. Steps away to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat. And if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
Goff throwing again. Well, the pressure gets home, and the AFC comes up with a sack. Chris Jones coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Henry running right. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. Final minute now in the third quarter.
32-yard line.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. 2nd and 7.
On the tackle. A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 20.
Here's Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Henry. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
It's a gain of 18. And an AFC first down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's the AFC with the football and the lead as we begin quarter number 4. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Back to throw. Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Fred Warner. And he's going to bring this one back for an NFC touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they went standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Aubrey now for the PAT. Oh, this will frustrate a coach right here. The flag is out before they get off the extra point. And this is going to be a delay of game.
That penalty is declined.
Aubrey now for the point after. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25. The AFC offensive unit getting set to take over. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the fourth quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into this game, after a pretty easy week heading into it, that the pressure would ratchet up now and someone has to make a play, which means someone will have a play made against them and not have to live with that for the rest of the year.
Looking to put a drive together. Now Allen to try again after the pick six. And he's going to be dropped following a pick up at 7, past the 30 to the 32.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and... At the 32-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Allen. He finds his man. Complete. It's Flowers. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for an AFC first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw. Allen. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now Allen again. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Alert, alert, alert.
Now Allen. He finds his man. Complete. It's Flowers. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the AFC with the football as we welcome you back. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here now the NFC to take over on offense.
This is 1st and 10.
Now it's gone. Being chased out left. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Well, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call.
That's complete to Lamb.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That's another NFC first down. 1st and 10.
First down carry for Barkley.
That's a really nice tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
180. Split.
They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
Goff now to throw. Buying time to his left. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
What a time for a lapse defensively. That turns this game right on its ear. And now, forget about going fast. They might want to take the air out a little bit and force the defense to use some timeouts.
Here's 1st and 10.
Now Goff. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
Well, 4 quarters couldn't decide things, so it's on to overtime here as the kick is away.
And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
The AFC about ready to take over on offense. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Looking to put a drive together. Gets it to Judy. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule.
Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
Second and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
To throw, it's Allen. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Keeping the aggression going on defense in overtime here, a first down blitz.
You know you can get burned on it big time if they pick it up, but in this situation, they brought the blitz, put some pressure on the QB, and he wasn't able to complete a pass downfield.
Opening drive of overtime. Both teams will get a possession, barring a defensive score. Here's second down. Allen going to throw. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And this will move the sticks yet again as the tackle's going to be made at the NFC's 36.
That's good for an AFC first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, but it's second down.
Well, no one wants to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
That's on the right side. And caught it up. And it's scooped up by the... There he goes, left side. Still going. And he brings it back to the house. It's a touchdown. And a crazy inning of defensive score wins it. So, Charles, a victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
We had some fun, didn't we?
Absolutely.
A lot of excitement, some big plays to watch, a lot of those great matchups that we don't get to see during the regular season because sometimes teams don't play against each other. And, oh, by the way, no one got hurt. There's the win for everyone. I think the fans enjoyed this one.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct.